Hey guys, welcome to my channel, The Ready Nurse Nay. If you do not know, or this is your first time visiting, my name is Nay. I am a wife, a mother, and a nursing student, and I work. So I am very busy on this channel. I just document my journey in nursing school and also give some tips that, can inspire some of you guys along the way, whether you're in school, in nursing school, in college, or just even for your daily life. So I'm so excited. Today's video, I'm going to be talking about what I'm doing to kind of prep in preparation for going back to clinicals coming August, because right now it's the end of July. I had a fun summer. I had so much fun, went on some vacations, spent some time with family and all that good stuff, and now it's like getting ready to kind of get my mind back on the books in this nursing world and stuff like that, so I can prepare and get ready back for school. So these are some tips to help you if you're going back to transitioning into clinicals after a long break, or even just going to college, getting back in the college groove after having those 2 months off for the summer. So go ahead and like this video, drop me a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you like the content, and let's get to it. Okay, so for me, basically, I am going into my second clinical semester of nursing school. Last semester I took fundamentals, and I also took fundamentals in pathophysiology, passed those classes, aced those classes. This semester I'm going into med-surg and mental health, and I have a clinical for each one of those as well. So I'm really excited. So basically, once you start the semester, you have to check off on all the skills that you learned the previous semester. So this is just kind of getting me prepped and geared up to start this semester. So in preparation for the clinical semester to come, the first thing you need to do if you're a nursing student or just a college student in general is review your skills. So for me, all the skills that I learned in fundamentals were things like med administration, vital signs, taking manual vital signs, tube feeds and things like that, administering medications, through an NG tube. I learned, different head to toe assessments, different things to look for as far as, what to pay attention to when you're taking care of patients with different disease processes. Also, just different specific things. Of course, you have to know your dosage calculations. You have to know just different things, that these different things I'm going to be reviewing this summer, because I have to check off of them, and my teachers have to know that I know how to do these things before I'm able to do my clinicals for this semester. So reviewing your skills. So for me as a nursing student, those are some of the skills that I'm going to be reviewing, and checking off on with my professors before I'm able to start this next semester. So that's something that you can do. If you're going back to college and maybe you're taking some math classes, you need to review some math problems or something like that. Or if you're going to this or this, or whatever the case may be, review your skills so that you know how to do those things. Or even if you're just going back to work after being off for a while, review those skills so that you can go back and you know what's going on. You're passing those tests, you're passing those classes, and you know what's going on. So my second tip in preparation for going to clinicals is make sure your health and safety requirements are up to date. Now for me, at my school in particular, you cannot start your clinical semester unless everything is current. So say for instance, for me, I have a TB test that will expire in like September, but in order for me to start clinicals this semester, I have to make sure that it's updated and doesn't expire within the semester. So I have to go back and get a TB test and then turn those in so that I can start and be in compliance with my school's health and safety requirements. With COVID going on, maybe some of your schools are requiring, or encouraging you to get the COVID vaccine or something like that before you can start. But each school is different, so you want to check and make sure that you are in compliance with your health and safety as well. And then of course, if you have any personal things that you need to do, medication refills for your family or something, I would go ahead and recommend that you do those things as well. Sorry if you hear any noise in the background. We got some family in there, and my mom's in there, and she's a little loud when she speaks on a normal basis. So sorry if you're hearing that, but we're gonna keep on going like it's not happening. But yeah, so make sure all of your health and safety requirements are coming up to date. And any medication refills you need to do for you or your family, go ahead and take care of those now, so that when the semesters get rolling, you won't have to have thinking about that, oh, I gotta get this refill, I gotta get that refill. You'll have done that in the summer. The third tip I have is to meal prep. And I'm talking about you can meal prep for your family, but even for yourself. So what I find with me, is this semester I'm gonna have class all day, like literally one full day all day on Tuesdays, and then we take tests on Mondays, and then because I have 2 classes, I have 2 clinical days. So that's 3 days a week that I'm either going to be in classes or in clinicals working at the hospital or like the behavioral health clinic because I have a mental health class. That's 3 days out the week. So for those 3 days, those are 3 days I'm going to be out of my house. I'm going to be somewhere else, and I'm going to have lunch. You know, to me, it gets expensive to buy lunch every day, or to even just eating out every day for lunch is not as healthy. So what helps me in this area as far as eating meals that make me feel good, make me feel healthy, is to meal prep. And so if you're into that, and specifically me as a nursing student, eating foods that because I'm on the go, when I eat foods that make me feel good, make me feel, you know, like healthy, bringing my own food, you know, I feel good, the food is good because I cooked it or whatever, my family cooked it, and it's more satisfying to me than like eating a meal at McDonald's or Burger King, and I feel better. So that's why, and it's cheaper to cook your own food as well. So me meal prepping my meals is specifically too for nursing school, because I'm so busy with everything going on. It's a way for me to save money and kind of, you know, maintain my health without going eat out fast food. Fast food is high in sodium and fat and stuff like that. So if I cook my own stuff, saving myself some calories and probably some weight gain, you know, in the long run. So what I use to do my meal prep, I use these little containers here. You can see them. I got these from Walmart. That's what they look like. And they have different compartments, so you can put stuff in there. It's nice. You can put different things in there, and it's separated. And they freeze really well. They freeze well. And then basically, like I say, I'll make myself a meal prep meal. I'll do a big meal, separate them into these containers, and then I freeze them. And then, like, say for instance, if I have a clinical that day, or I have class all day, I'll take one of these things and put them in my the freezer with the food in it, the frozen food, and put it in my lunchbox, and I'll let it just kind of sit there. And so by the time lunchtime comes, it has defrosted enough for me to warm it and heat it. And that's kind of one of the things I do, and that'll save you a lot of time, money, you know, just keeping you healthy in the long run. So meal prepping, especially if you're super busy for school, but you can do this even without like school, just in your normal life, and you're just trying to maintain your weight or eat healthy or whatever. Meal prepping for yourself is, you know, the way to go. The next thing I recommend that I will be doing in preparation for going back to clinicals this semester is, you know, updating my schedule. So because, you know, I am a mom, drop kids off at daycare, I am, you know, a wife, spending time with my husband, I'm having to make sure I'm scheduling doctor's appointments for my family and for myself, and then I work, so having to make sure, write down and fill in the days that I'm working for that week, or what assignments or things I have to do for work, and then also class, what things I have to do for class. You know, that's a lot of stuff to kind of remember, what bills need to be paid and things on this day. That's a lot of stuff to remember. So what I do is I go through and I update my schedule, because my schedule is going to look different this semester than it did last semester. So, you know, I go in there and update. And of course, some things may change, just specifically with school and things like that. But I keep my planner and I update it. And that is how I know what days that I can work and what days I'm going to be in school. And that's how I know that. So I'll say update your schedule. And this is a planner here. I got this from Walmart, but you can get yours from Target, Walmart, Amazon, whatever is your preference. You know, if you like the phone, use the phone. But, you know, using the planner to keep your college stuff, when you have things to do for college and school, when you have things to do from work and home, and your business, if you have a business or something like that, all of that, it helps keep you organized so that when you're starting, you're able to kind of like flow. And then I also have a separate kind of little printout planner that I use for my classes with my test dates and stuff like that. That's how I keep track specifically with my school stuff. All right, and then the last thing I do in preparation for clinical semester, y'all, is get my hair done. Okay, you see that? I get this hair done because my hair is kind of natural, or it is natural, and it's time consuming to do it. You know, blow drying it, washing it, doing some type of style to it. And then in my program, we cannot wear these headbands. So like I can always do a bun, and then, you know, if I do a bun or puff, you know, all of this is getting frizzy at school and at work. If I have a headband, I can cover it, but because we can't wear headbands, then this will just be frizzy and it'll be looking crazy, you know, when I'm at work or in school or something. I want to keep looking neat in school and at work and all that stuff like that. So I get my hair done. That's not something you have to do, but I get my hair done. I will either get it in some type of protective styling that's good for my hair, whether it's braids or some type of braided style that I'll wear out, or some type of braided style that I'll wear like under different like hair pieces and things like that. Just something that I like. And yeah, those are a few things that I'm doing in preparation for the clinical semester. If you guys are in nursing school or going back to college, or maybe you're just transitioning back to work after being off on vacation, what are some things that you guys do, you know, to prep going back to work or going back to school? You know, drop some of those comments down. Let's interact together and build this network and this community. I hope this video was interesting to you guys. Yeah, so I have my little coffee cup here, and I'm gonna say cheers. And happy semesters. I hope everybody have a good semester. Happy working, that you all have good working work stuff going on and all that stuff. Home stuff if you're at home. Happy day. Okay, happy life. Peace, prosperity, blessings, all that jazz, all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.